Jenny. I'm from Korea. I've been in Canada for about 8 years. When I first came, I was only 16.
I left Korea when I was 15, all by myself. My mom took me to take an English test for exchange program. And I passed the test, I passed the interview, and my mom just said, "You're not going away." But I just felt like I passed all the test and interview. It's meant to be. My parents were all worried, but I was just really excited to go somewhere on my own, having fun. Family in Louisiana picked me. I got to stay there for a year and went to high school there. The reality hit when I couldn't really speak English that well. I tried to say one thing, they weren't understanding me. So that was a little bit confusing. They were really welcoming, so I was happy, but after 2 days, I just felt like I want to go back home where my real family is. And at that time, I could only speak basic to minimal English. I could say my name or I'm hungry, but I couldn't express my feelings or my thoughts. So I was very quiet for a few weeks. Before I left Korea, I was in Jin. When I got to Louisiana, they thought it was a little hard to pronounce. So from my name in Jin, last part Jin, they made me an English name, which was Ginny. So I became Ginny. I felt like it's not me. At the same time, I was excited. I'm becoming someone else. I'm experiencing new things, new life with new names. When I first landed, snow was up to my knee. I just came from Louisiana where it was really, really warm and almost like tropical weather. It was so cold. Everything was white and gray. I was sad. I called my mom every night. I cried and cried and cried. I told my mom I want to go back. My mom said, "Stay for 1 month. Try to survive. If at the end of I came in January, so at the end of February, if I feel like it's not a good match for me, I can come back to Korea." But after a week or two, I'm loving it. I'm not going back anywhere. When I first came to Canada, I had a very, very thick Southern accent. So classrooms were very tricky. I was very shy from my Korean background. Combination of those made it harder to participate in class. Look at that girl. She's Asian, she has a weird accent. And my teacher just like stared at me and goes, "Where are you from?" I just became nobody after a while because I wasn't speaking up. I'm not like that anymore. After I made some friends and I was getting comfortable and adapting to Canadian culture, there have been challenges with my family. And because I came at such a young age, I grew up with Canadians and I learned more of Canadian culture, and that's a big part of me. My parents, they've never lived outside of Korea. They're very traditional Korean. My parents think that I've changed so much compared to how they remember me as. And I'm just trying to be me, but they say, "You've changed." And I'm trying to be more independent and become an individual. They say, "You're so like Canadians, you're so selfish." I feel more Canadian with my family or my friends. When I speak up or when I talk about my opinion, they're like, wow, like you're so Canadian, whatever that means. But when I go outside of my family or my friend, I don't feel so Canadian. I don't know what Canadian means. I feel more as an immigrant. Not Canadian, but not Korean, in between somewhere. Sometimes that makes me feel sad, lonely.
How are you?
Good.
How was your day?
It was good. Hi.
How are you?
Good, come on in.
I'm participating in an iSHINE program, a job development program. We search for jobs as a whole group. It's very helpful. I've been practicing interviews, learning how to write resumes and cover letters. I learned a lot about myself that I never thought that I was. And it's okay to be me than trying to be someone else. Coming to iSHINE, I meet a lot of different people who are in a similar situation. I feel more welcomed or more included, and I understand there are more people like me. I'm not all alone doing all these things by myself. With the iSHINE program, I explored and I learned more about what I really wanted to do and what were the kind of jobs that will suit my personality. Through iSHINE program, I found a job, and that's what I'm doing right now. I work at an event management company, and I work as assistant, so I'm learning step by step from the bottom, but that's exciting. It's been 9 years since I left my home country, Korea. A lot of things have happened, and I'm strong. Everything has worked out, and because of that, I'm resilient and hopeful. And I know that if I've overcame all the challenges in the past, I can do anything now.